I would say. And he's actually going treads instead of Iron Talon, so maybe not so much jungling from him.
Top lane, Jarrett's does a nice little bit of a hook onto Sam H, but with the Burst Strike still there ready, not enough lockdown, of course, to kill that Sand King in lane. Cuckoo pops the salve, actually comes back in a little earlier, so he cancels the salve willingly. He's looking for the kill potential. In fact, he might just have it. Cuckoo pops the Fairy Fire. He will end up giving up his life for that one, but he's able to get the kill beforehand. It feels like there's a slight edge for OG in terms of what they're getting done from the map because they have N0tail in this jungle and they're able to give this bottom lane to the Warlock. But TNC certainly not that far behind them.
In lane, Cuckoo goes in pretty deep.
Jax, he's going to have to follow up hook, and indeed with that, that looks like Cuckoo will be taken down. Jax, very, very fortunate there, and is going to be very happy with the fact that find that setup for the kill. Top lane immediately, TNC trying to react, but N0tail's there with the rotation. S4 is able to be kept alive, and in fact N0tail is going to be able to take down both of them. They're both heroes on the top lane going down for TNC, and OG keeping everyone alive just by the skin of their teeth. Ready to make a move. They don't have 6 on either of these heroes, so no lasso or such. Maybe they can find N0tail. I mean, N0tail with the Dragon Lance, he's pretty big. He'll try for the poof out. Immediate cancel there for the telekinesis, but he just re-poofs and he's back to safety. At the same time though, Cuckoo going absolutely ham, takes down 2 members of OG. Top lane TNC aren't done now going again onto N0tail, but they just don't have the damage, Ben. I mean, Dragon Lance, the stats are good.
Stats are real good, and they don't have enough lockdown. This is what I'm talking about with the bat earlier. Like, if he were juggling a little bit more, if we got 1 more kill, he'd be level 6.
Ready to go, they have Epicenter at the ready. What kind of an opening they can find. They're coming over towards the shrine spot here of OG. N0tail's in the neighborhood. So he's fly on the low ground. He, in fact, may come across and maybe able to help out N0tail. N0tail immediately getting got it, and he does. He has the rock, drops it, and it comes across. And TNC, they didn't expect the Warlock there to be hiding just behind them. And that Golem there pretty much just turned around that entire smoke gang. Pushing out N0tail in the neighborhood. They could look to try and come in for the kill here. Indeed, S4 and N0tail, they're hunting, and S4, well, he's found him immediately in with the blink pool. N0tail bringing in the gang of Meepo. Sam H will be there with a good burrow strike. Buys time for Raven. In fact, N0tail falling low and he's out. Sam H there, turning up in time. S4 will manage to avenge his Meepo brother as he jumps in and is able to get the dunk out. But TNC, looks like they're going to be able to clear out both of them here. They'll surround the axe, bring him down.
And will they pick up the tail end of the smoke? Yes, they will.
See what goes on here. And
Meepo immediately backs off from the bottom lane, and they know what's happening in mid.
Yeah, they'll get the jump in onto the purge. OG will be there with a reaction. Immediately Jarrett's pulling down low. In they come with the epicenter. Sam H looking for the backline. He's trying to go for Fly. Fly still gets the Golem down. TNC, they've lost 1. Meepo, big burrow strike, but Sam H catches them out. They've actually taken down N0tail. 2 out at the moment for either side. Cuckoo's surrounding S4. The Blade Fury, that'll do it. 3 dead on OG. At the end of the day, even OG trade though OG. Looks like TNC actually going to start TPing down into the bottom lane. And want to try and hold on to their tier 2 here. Sam H with the epicenter at the ready on the sidelines. See what sort of an opening they can find here. In fact, it's going to be the Timbersaw initiated on. Sam H going for the epicenter, jumps in, hits it off to 3. Absolutely beautiful for Sam H. But OG will cut down onto 1. They've taken 1. Can TNC get any more out of this? They're looking towards N0tail. He's incredibly low. The flame break will connect with the final slash brings him down, and Sam H just pulling out play after play here. He finds the lock on to Fly. Backups there. OG lose 4. TNC pulling off the team fights exactly as they need to be able to beat this Meepo.
It just depends who has the worst position. If you're inside the pit, you're going to die. Pretty much.
Yeah, whoever's in there is gone. And they'll take down the Helm of the Dominated Creep. Mid lane, Anna going incredibly forward and immediately, oh no! Ember Spirit is out, and TNC, they're going to have the numbers advantage to play with for a good 50 seconds.
they need this T1 down before they can do roast. But Ember Spirit is still down for 40 seconds, so it possibly could be a T1 into a roast threat and into a buyback.
Dummy boy, ready to set up. Fly will be there with a nice 3-man golem. There'll actually be a buyback here from Anna. They're looking to turn it. They'll come in and cut them down, and they've just managed to find 3, but they can they get any more? That's the question. I mean, Samh is still alive here. They've got the Sentry Ward down. They will find him.
Okay.
Big buyback there from Anna, jumping in, but for pretty much once again, it's Fly with these golems. He shot that tier 2 TNC coming out.
Now the game has changed a lot because Meepo completed Scythe of Vice. Scythe of Vice is one of the most devastating items against
and S4 wants to fight here, jumps in onto Cuckoo immediately there with a hook, and then just remember, he's out. Fly drops the golem. Look for Samh as well. Remnant 4 from Anna. Can they chase this down?
Oh, where was the chains? He still has one.
Didn't connect the combo there. Well, we'll be able to blink forward now, get it in, and then with N0tail in with the side, they'll pick up a second. TNC to lose 2. Rio coming forward. It's a bit of a feed train here from TNC as they lose 3 heroes, one after another. And OG now with that big opening to push into the base and to get some serious damage done. I mean, you can never underestimate the pushing power of this N0tail Meepo with the stats and damage that he has. TNC in a bit of a rocky position. They do have the epicenter still available on Samh. A hook onto Raven. Now they'll go for the epicenter. In they go again. Samh with these huge epicenters, been able to shut down the Meepo here, and they may even get themselves some more. They have the Yules set up into the burst trap, and oh, Anna dukes it out. Doesn't matter. Raven's there waiting by the Remnant. I look to chase down for more here, Jarax. He has to get himself out of this. He doesn't have a TP. They don't have any wards though, TNC over on this side, so they don't spot him at the moment.
Off-lane hero where you want to take damage because you get reactive stacks and you can just do so much even when you're escaping. Just throw out a chakram, you chain away.
Look at this, Ben. TNC found themselves a bit of free action here in the mid lane as they wrap around onto S4. Glimmer Cape ain't gonna save you, son.
He does have buyback.
Down for 50. We'll see if TNC can force anything out. 3 of the 4 components, 1k gold to go, and he'll have it in the pocket.
That is going to be really good at killing the Meepo. So yeah, TNC's kind of gamble looks like it has paid off. Oh, buddy.
I mean, look at this. Samh, oh no, he couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite do it now, and with the turnaround from Anna, found what? No, it's actually TNC that's coming out top by looks of it, because they've got the advantage in numbers. They've lost the Meepo, and they're having to use all of the remnants here to get away. Still got one less, so it looks like he's going to be A-OK. A well-rounded way to finish it off, and so far, this game back and forth.
Cuckoo's in.
Into the pit they go. Let's see if OG can do anything about this. They are going to smoke and immediately head over. Can they do something big? Just going to find the pick off here with the hook, Jarax. There's out one. Good call from S4 as they pick up Rio as well on the Rubik.
And they lost the gem. That was risky. He did not deward, or he was trying to deward it and then he just died.
Very much with the power spike position that N0tail's in. This guy going to be worked on by Raven. And OG actually moving across it. Jarax hits the hook, immediately brings the SK. Quick burrow strike from Samh. Can he save himself here? No, he can't. N0tail's there with the Hex. Samh is out. 40 seconds, no sanking.
He just wanted to buy his point booster, man. He's at 900 gold. All he needs is his point booster last for a scepter, and was not able to get it.
Sad times there for the sanking.
Fly's like, I'm trying to take down this Prime myself, guys. Jarax.
That's been caught out. Blowing the Omni Slash as well, bringing down this Pudge. They'll find it. S4 though, ready for the turnaround. Comes in with a call. Again, the Golem from Fly onto 3 more. They'll actually find the Timbersaw here. Can they get themselves anything more? N0tail. Bring forward the aggression here from Anna. Root onto 2. S4's there with the Blink Pool and the Blade Mail. They'll poof in, bringing them down low. The Shrine, not enough to keep them alive here. Rio's down. Ravens come forward. Brought back for this one. Samh in with the Burrow Strike. Looks to focus down a Meepo. Pop the Aegis. Golem's still out here at the moment from Fly. N0tail's ready for round 2. Looks like he's going to play it safe though. Starts to back away.
That was a really tough call for Raven right there.
Yeah.
He had like
they can
20
kill the
seconds left.
Meepo.
Yeah, if they kill Meepo, it would definitely be worth it. But
I mean, the real question is, can they? They have caught out one here. S4's come back in, but he gets Yuled up immediately, so he can't really help out too much. He's stuck in the shack cram. He's out, but at the same time, TNC losing members as well. Bat surrounded, the net's there from N0tail. Raven, if he goes down as well here, and it looks like he may be in trouble. Actually, the first net, the second net missing. But Raven's going to be fine. In fact, goes back in towards N0tail as the Yule set up onto one of them. Does he have the damage? Jarex is there with a hook, allows N0tail to poof out. And now OG will just back away, but again, a lot of pressure being put onto TNC, multiple buybacks being used.
Take that as tribute.
Potential bit of a final hurrah if they lose this fight.
they may be trying to bait out with the Meepo illusions. Actually, two of them are just going to be pushing out the lane from N0tail.
Let's see what they can find here. Jarex on the front of this one, but OG is there. They can turn into this and they can fight. Golem will be dropped. Samage came forward, but immediately hexed up by N0tail. They'll surround Raven and Samage again getting rooted up by the nets here. Anna's already taken down one on the sidelines. N0tail is falling down low. They do have the damage to pick up, but OG overall as a team, they've got the damage to find the favorable trade. And once again, you know, Meepo is dying. The entire team of TNC is going down as a cost. You know, he's sitting up there, second highest on the net worth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's all come together here for OG.
Radiant's
Lots of time here to hammer into the base of TNC.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Samage, he needs something big. He'll come in with the epicenter, but immediately rooted up. Raven pulls up the budge here, but it is again OG just moving in. The Shrine heal is not going to be enough for TNC there. Anna's falling low. Actually low on the mana as well. In fact, Anna, he may go down here, and he will indeed. They lose Anna. Jarex and Fly could be in trouble as well now, because TNC coming back into the playing field. They go for the lasso onto Jarex because of the Lotus Orb lassoing himself.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And as you get these kills, I mean, Jarex is making them work for it with the Dismember, trying to heal himself back up. But now that Raven's there, the damage is going to be more than enough to bring him down. Fly, he somehow still survives though. He's in the trees, he TPs away.
Dire's middle tower is
They
under
do keep the
attack.
Warlock alive here, OG. See what they can get here. Rio trying to catch someone here with the stolen hook. S4 jumps in with the BKB, immediately looking to lock down onto Cuckoo, but he got the Flame Fury out in time. Hopefully Jarex is going to connect on 21. OG do manage to force TNC off those racks. Meepo, can he find anything here? Rio, King Jarex, N0tail, jumping in, he's rooted one of them here. They're looking to fight OG. Samay has the Epi though, comes in onto N0tail, immediate reaction from Fly. He drops the Golem. Samay tries to use himself out and will manage to play his way out towards the top, but Raven gets dunked down. TNC, they've already lost two. The hook there onto Cuckoo, cancelling the TP. They're going to find the Juggernaut as well, OG. There's another fight where they're bringing down three, and this time OG losing no one. Put the pressure on, Anna comes in again, chops down the healing ward, and the Shrine will be activated by Cuckoo.
4-second cooldown hooks, 5-second searing chains.
So much kind of fishing potential here, but bottom lane jumping onto N0tail, but immediate reaction from OG here. S4 comes in with the call, Fly with the Golem. Raven's incredibly low. TNC will get the lasso, but it's only onto Jarex, dragging him back. There's not enough damage to bring down this Pudge. N0tail's just surrounding the Cuckoo Juggernaut, hits him out, 2 dead on TNC. No buybacks, they'll root up Rio, a 3rd dead on TNC. As OG opening up a good window now to safely destroy the base of TNC. Again, another blink forward route from Anna. Playing with TNC, keeping them back towards their fountain. Can they kill Raven? He's so close to the fountain, he's not going to make it home safely tonight. OG cut down a 4th. GG is called. At the end of the day, OG, the Meepo strat worked out, Ben. And some really, really solid kind of team play. We saw it from both sides, though. You've got to give hats off to TNC for some of those early engagements, especially Samage's Sanking play, some big epicenters. But at the end of the day, I mean, Meepo, N0tail's farm, out of this one.
There were so many good things that OG did, though. I think Fly, as usual, played
Yeah, the
incredibly
rock
well. His
columns,
positioning
yeah.
was really good. I think they also executed the chains and a hook combo in the early game a lot to really stunt the Juggernaut's growth. There's a lot of small things that I think went well for them. Even S4, like, he did not have a great first 20 minutes of the game,
No.
but then he really came through on that T3.